Papa Team 6, welcome to another episode of For the Dads. Before we do anything, I need to capture your attention before dad brain takes over and we forget to do it.
Yes.
Go to the YouTube channel right now. Stop the truck, stop the car, stop the audio, stop the YouTube channel, stop whatever you're doing at work. Wherever you're getting this podcast right now, just press pause. Go to YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel For the Dads. Make sure you're following on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Now, other than that, I hope the trash is taken out. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Welcome to For the Dads. This is myself, Sherman Young, father of one. I am a father of two. We had a little brunch this weekend we'll dive into. The Bar 3 event got canceled with Bar 3 and For the Dads. That was sad alert. That was all the rain, all the storms that took place. Just wasn't able to make it happen. An update on Evy the Brave. If you guys remember last week, Dylan, Evy's that father wrote in, Dylan Payne. This is a child that they went in for a routine checkup with their pediatrician and they located a lump like near her spine, like in her abdomen, and found out that it was a tumor that they had to get removed. All the doctors told them that they should go through a couple rounds of chemo to see if that could do the trick. They go through a couple rounds of chemo. They realize they have to get the tumor removed. They fly to New York, Evy the Brave being the badass that she is.
Come on.
They use the good mentality. They use the we get to go to New York mentality to work with the best surgeons in the world. Evy the Brave had surgery on last Thursday to get 90% of the tumor removed. It was a 5-inch by 3-inch tumor that was sitting very close to her spine. Not a very contradictory place for a tumor to be. It felt like very much so a life and death surgery. Surgery went well. Evy the Brave is doing great. She crushed it. We got photos. Mom and dad updated us throughout the entire process. All went well with the surgery. There's also a GoFundMe for all the expenses that kind of took place. We will pin that at the top of our X profile at For the Dads Pod on X. If you want to go donate, please do. We encourage you to. This family seems incredible. If you guys listened to the episode last week, the entire email that Dylan wrote in at the end of the episode last week broke everything down. It was a very emotional read. But Evy the Brave, you crushed it. She crushed it. Yeah. Update. Everything is well with Evy. I don't know. I'm sure we'll be sharing photos like as you guys watch this episode, but her mom did post. They had a carousel of how the surgery went and even photo of the tumor. Instagram tells you, hey, you can see why we're not showing you the photo, but you can click to see the photo Tumor is out. All is well. Evy the Brave kicked ass.
Let you know how badass she truly is when I saw that tumor too. Yeah. Like truly, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. I found myself throughout the week just being nervous for just the reasons of her old man writing in and just having this optimistic, very emotional, sad, feels like very scary. This could go the other way and it could be one of the saddest moments of all time. Yeah. And you're sharing this with us. And so I found myself being nervous throughout the week, telling my wife, hey, surgery's supposed to be on Friday. I know they got it pushed up or it got pushed today to where they got in on Thursday. And just thinking about Evy the Brave a lot and following along on social media and not like just praying for the best, man. And I'm so glad it worked out.
Very special of us to, for his family to share that with us, to share it with the PT6 community, all the people in their life and the PT6ers that are flooding the comments, all the people that were flooding the GoFundMe. You do not have to give to the GoFundMe, but if you feel led to, absolutely hit it up. The amount of people on that GoFundMe, it had been up for, only a couple days. And that thing was just flying. And it's so much positivity, dude. It's like,
it's good to see Papa Team 6 rally. Like you even said, I'm calling in the cavalry.
Yeah.
I need everybody to show up. And we're thinking like, how much do we want to share? How much do we want to do? All the things like you guys are going through this. But really cool, man. Cause I can only imagine going in for a routine checkup with your pediatrician and your toddler's been operating normal and they just find a cyst in a very complicated location near the spine to where, hey, we got to get on top of this now. Yeah. Completely flip your world upside down. But shout out Dylan. I'm looking at Dylan's email right here. What is his his wife's name? Do you remember?
It's with a V, and I have
Vanessa.
I believe it is Vanessa.
Destiny?
But I have it somewhere.
Vivian.
It is Destiny. It's not
Destiny.
with a V. It's not with a V.
It's not a V at all.
When you said,
but I still hit Destiny.
I was about to say, when you said Destiny, I was like, I don't know if that's remotely close. And it is. And it is. He's spot on.
And Evy the Brave, man. But yeah, shout out to them. Thank you guys for keeping us updated. We do have follow-ups from the family, but just to let people know, when you subscribe and when you follow and when you share with the dad, hey, that new Papa Team Heat just dropped, and you want to let them know, they're like, oh, what Papa Team Heat are you talking about? What is Papa Team 6?
Will, what's Papa Team Heat?
Just hit him with a couple of follow-ups from last week's sode, and here's a joke right here. You can hit him with this heat. Like, here's the content you'll be getting from Papa Team 6. This is from former footballer on YouTube. What I heard last week was that Will got an assist finding an excuse for pissing the bed. Couldn't resist the dad joke. Glad you're good.
We also have... There's Vanessa. That's why.
That's why you thought V.
Vanessa. We also have Vanessa that we had a call in last week of someone that was mowing their lawn and they were very out of breath. Oh, what? Oh, Will.
What's going on here?
Will, what is this?
We got a birthday?
It will.
What is this?
Oh,
Will?
is this our year anniversary?
It's our year
1 year,
anniversary,
52 weeks.
Derek, you're gonna burn. Get in frame.
Derek's getting burned.
That hurt.
Can you get in frame?
No.
Yeah.
Is this our 52nd episode?
Do you want me to light the other sparklers again? So
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I was going to say, I don't know the way you were kind of scattling out.
Happy 52nd.
It's been a
Should we all?
Sure.
Happy year anniversary.
Year anniversary.
Should we start with a little Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to
for the dads.
Papa Team 6,
Yeah.
56.
Go 1-800-601
Good Berets.
Happy birthday to us. Make a wish.
Thank you, Good Beret.
Thank you, Good Berets.
Originally, Sherm had 4 sparklers on each side, and
we would've
assumed that was a bad idea.
Dude, this is awesome. Let's go. Happy birthday to us,
Hey,
man.
happy birthday to us, dude. This has been so much fun.
So you had these in the tank.
Yeah, dude. I was nervous that entire time. I don't even know why.
Well, and the other side was like, I was like, hey guys, let's keep it really light at the beginning so I can bring the cake in. And then you guys started talking about Evy the Brave. So I sat in the back with Ryan.
Wax
Hey,
splattered
great
over.
timing.
Wax splattered. Well, the only
Some
thing to
wax
solve that is some
splattered.
cake.
D, great timing, by the way, because when we were talking about Evy, I'm sitting there the entire time waiting for that door to fly open. And I'm like, poor Deke.
No, Ryan's good.
Yes,
We have
y'all
some
are
water.
very good.
We have some water. We might have to just pause the sode for a second. We're back. Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday.
Dude, hey. It's been an incredible year.
It has been.
It's exceeded my expectations. The community's exceeded my expectations.
Yes.
Hit a little
Pop, hit a little pop, dude.
You want me to hit a
Get it?
pop?
Yeah, hit a little desk pop.
Papa Team 6, welcome to another episode of For the Dads.
Ooh. That'll be in the trailer.
Yeah,
It's just for everyone to know.
I know Shuffle like that one.
You got me feeling some type of way.
Yeah, what do you want to hit? This wasn't even on our production sheet, but do you want to hit anything from the past year that stuck out? And that's open to any of us for like.
The things that stand out that I think represents the show very well, and it's their comments that kind of come in every week or every other week. But when we're having those moments of like, I don't know, you can be laughing one moment and then crying the next. And in a weird way, you feel safe doing it.
Yeah.
Because of how the community, you know what I mean? It's almost like, you can tell the audience is like almost doing it with us, because every time that I cry or I've gotten emotional, especially earlier on, it's like, oh man, what a confusing way to go about a show, because we have so much fun. We dive into deeper conversations.
Yeah.
we have fun with the audience. We are loose about, we have some, we kind of push the boundaries with jokes at times. And I know when we get off the show, we almost overthink, should we be talking this way, or should we be asking these questions, or should we be doing this, or do we need a posture a certain way, because you feel like a lot of serious parents can be tuned in, but then you see the fun that people have. Basically, you realize you overthink everything. And it's like, just be ourselves. And if the moment when we're reading something is making us emotional, dude, be emotional. It's all good. If we're having fun and laughing and going on tangents or drifting on a bit or a joke, and just be ourselves. And, I know as a dad, I mess up often. And it's very much a world, even just as a human being, all we do is sit there and fail and keep going and trying to learn from our mistakes and lean on people, lean on tribe, lean on community. And we have such an incredible community with Papa Team 6. And sometimes I'll be catching myself like in my bed, just scrolling to read comments or seeing any substance that somebody might have, and just seeing everybody or seeing people reply to each other. I love it, man.
That's one of my favorite things. Is seeing PT6 reply to PT6. People out in the wild, they're just saying one thing. There was some theme park that some guy posted that he was going with his family to a theme park. In our group message on X, or our group Twitter on X. And a dad underneath it was like, just left Dollywood, man. Look out. There were red and blues outside the gate. Don't think anything serious, but something was going down in the parking lot, with like a picture of a cop car. So I was like, this is the most PT6 thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like a dad jumping into his little Facebook group.
Yes.
And just letting them know.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes out if you're going to Dolly Park.
And it didn't, nothing looked scary, man. I'm just letting you know there's some red and blues out there.
Yeah.
I would say, to your note of like a safe place to cry and laugh, I often think of my closest friendships growing up, people that I'm like lifelong friends with. And I think about our relationships of like the frustrations that you have together, not against each other, but just like together. And the moments where somebody's crying or somebody's like opening up and sharing. All the laughs, dude, especially for my friends and I, a ton of laughing, a ton of having fun. And I think about those relationships and I'm like, those are my closest friends in the entire world. And I think about this show and how much we evoke that naturally. This show is not planned out from the standpoint of, hey, we got to laugh really hard at this and cry really hard at this. We do have clips meetings. We do have social calendars that Deke has built out and stuff. But a lot of this is just organic of us sitting down and kind of sharing what's on our mind or what's on our hearts. And I have been desperate for that. Like, I know a lot of people will say when I meet them in person that listen to the podcast, like, man, it's the best community. I was so starved for community. I don't have any friends that have kids. And I'm like, dude, you're talking to me. That is literally me, dude. Like when I get to go hang out with you, and we'll talk about it with the brunch stuff, but like when I get to hang out with you at brunch with your daughters, like that truly fills my soul now that I'm a dad, because I feel like I can naturally interact with them now. And they're not just Will's kids, you know? Like, yeah. And I have a friendship with you. And while we're hanging out with the kids, we're both, you and I are bitching about whatever, and we're laughing. And it is like, that's what this podcast is.
Yeah. Yeah. Like something could be going on, and we find ways to, I guess, like storytell with it to almost like get it off our chest in a way.
Yeah.
And then when you see other people resonate with it, or you have those conversations in passing when you see a PT6er in the wild and bring up a moment that you're talking about, it almost just tells you, oh, they go through this stuff too.
Big time, dude. And hey, are we in the content game? Yeah. But that's the other thing I love about this show is we never go, oh, hey, and we got to talk about that because that's what all the parents go through. That's what's going to get the clicks. Everybody's going to click on that. it's like we talk about something, we make a clip, and it's like, oh, all the wives love to shit on their husband for blank. We kind of stumbled into that one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then the impact it feels like the show's had, because we always feel almost like what is it, like imposter syndrome.
Big time.
Or not worthy to read. It's almost like breaking down Evy the Brave.
Yeah.
With Dylan writing in. And then I think of a moment throughout the past year, one that it wasn't too long ago. But when that gentleman wrote in to talk about how he lost his wife before he was supposed to go with his unit in the military.
Dude. Yes.
And to get on a plane
that ended up crashing.
He like he relocated down to Arkansas. He's like learning, and this is like what, 8 to 10 years ago.
Yes.
Now he's kind of he was breaking it down with us. He's like, I'm learning how to be a girl dad in real time with 2 girls. He now has a wife years later, but he talked about how hard that moment was for him when he lost his wife. And then come to find out, shortly after, that unit on that plane crashed, and he wore this guilt of not being on the plane with his unit.
Yeah.
And he's breaking down all of his feelings for us, wrapped up in an email, because he just wrote in to 601thedads@gmail.com, send it to us.
Our Gmail.
Yeah. And then a week or two later, another dude calls in saying that I was part of the recovery unit on that flight. Because the dude that wrote in the email gave the tag number and everything else.
Yes.
And then that guy's like, I was the one at that recovery, at that site, at that crash site. And he's like speaking to him through the show. Like, if you're hearing me right now, I hope you're doing all right. On a voicemail. And that like, as I was getting to the end of it, I start feeling the nose tingle, because that is insane.
That's not only small world, that's like really special that it's our little world.
Yeah.
That all happened in our little corner of the universe.
Yeah, that a dude that went through something was breaking it down on the email, what he went through 8 to 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's sharing with us. And then another cat that was connected to him in this way on the crash site is listening to the same show, hears him write in, sees the tag number that he's talking about, goes back in his Rolodex and be like, I was part of the group on that crash site from 8 to 10 years ago.
It's crazy, because I really do, from a work standpoint, I look at numbers of podcasts. That's obviously my job.
Yeah.
I look at numbers on clips and stuff. But it's very much through the lens of like a professional lens of like, how is the brand growing and all that stuff. But like, when you really break down the numbers and just how much of PT6 gets involved with the comments. And we've been talking about that since the beginning, but the ratio is wild. Of you go to any, and I'm not saying this in a bragging, this is bragging on you guys listening to the show. Go to any podcast that's averaging the amount of views that we average on YouTube, Spotify, whatever, and go look at their comment sections. Because I guarantee you it doesn't even touch the stuff that's going on in our comment sections is crazy. Yeah.
Especially like even on Spotify, it's like we have Bustin' with the Boys. Bustin' with the Boys is big. And knowing that the comment section on For the Dads just murders it is fascinating to me.
Fascinating.
It's really cool. I think of another one. If I think of some of these moments on For the Dads over the last year. Remember earlier, I remember somebody internationally wrote in because they lost their daughter.
Bro, I forgot
I was
about
telling
that
a
one.
story, and their daughter's name was Nelly.
Yes.
And I was telling a story about Rue having an imaginary friend, and Rue would take me into the pantry and we would, hang out with Nelly. And this parent writes in feeling like it's God and the universe connecting it all because their child's name was Nelly.
That one was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because I have that card still like sitting in my closet at home.
I don't think I could be on my deathbed and you could ask me about the call-in of the guy that made the teddy bear out of the recliner chair.
Yeah.
I could be on my deathbed and I will remember the way he giggles towards the end of my wife is going to be so happy, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see her. I'm about to cry because I'm like, that is unreal. And for anybody that doesn't know the story I'm referring to, his wife's dad passed away when she was very young. She was like in her 20s, low 20s. And the only thing that she really kept of her dad's was this recliner, and her husband takes the fabric of the recliner and makes a teddy bear for their daughter out of the recliner material. The people, if you are angry at the world and you think that everything is going to hell in a handbasket, which whether or not it is, I don't know. But if you want a little positivity or some hope in the universe, like this show has been that for me.
Can we pitch you another one on top of that? That was in that same episode.
Yes.
Was the young lady who called in saying she was not our key demographic, but just ripped on her dad and how they watch sports. Like that saga where she sent in pictures of the dad. And like, we've gotten so many other voicemails and emails off the heels of that of young women and older women and young girls and ladies and everybody from all walks of life tuning into the show because of how their connection with their dad was or wasn't. That voicemail is the one that lives rent free in my head of her just basically calling in to let us know how much her dad rips. Like, great.
That was when he was telling his story. The other one that was flickering in my head was having daughters call in and write in and just shouting out their dad, man.
All the bonus stuff too of like just the relationships that I've gotten to build with Deke and with Chef. Obviously with you getting to be on the mic alongside you, which I'm forever grateful for this opportunity to get to know you more and get to share in this with you. But getting to meet these guys too. And I don't know. It's like it's stuff that you wish that you could just kind of bottle up and like keep forever with you. And I'll get calls from Deke or Chef on the weekends and just kind of like talking to them about work, like short little conversations. But it's just like a different kind of feel than any of my other work relationships of, I don't know. It's like a special little thing we got here.
Yeah.
It makes my heart happy.
Yeah. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday to us.
So let's get another year in.
Yeah.
Year 2 starts now.
Year 2 literally starts right now.
Year 2 starts now. We need PT6ers to share it, to spread the good news.
Yes.
Hey, for our birthday present, just subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe, man.
Tag a friend.
Yeah, tag a buddy.
Tag a buddy. Say, hey, it's my buddy's birthday. Wish him happy birthday. Wish him happy birthday.
I know we were talking about Evy the Brave, and I do have a couple follow-ups from Dylan, her dad.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Okay.
I love starting with that.
I really can't articulate what yesterday's pod meant to us, and especially to me. I listen every Wednesday, and to hear Will read her story brought me to my knees. It was truly special and something I'll always remember. I knew the email was long and was unsure if it would be read, but the fact that you guys took the time to fit it in, it just honestly means the world. All I was looking for when I wrote in was to have as many people possible praying and thinking of my daughter, and to just put as much positive energy towards her out there into the universe. And you guys helped me accomplish that. Forever grateful for you and all the boys. Since writing in, surgery date has been moved up to today. And as I'm typing this, she's about an hour into her operation. Even though this is the scariest day of me and my wife's life, she was all smiles this morning at 6 a.m. when we walked into the hospital. I'd love to keep in touch with you guys and give updates as we navigate this. Once again, thank you all for putting her story out there. Thank you, Will, for reading her story. And as always, I appreciate the raw emotion and delivery. Thank you, Sherm, for the optimistic story he shared from his own experience and speaking into existence on how great her surgical team will be and how tough Everly will be. And thank you to the boys in the back for seeing my email and making sure it ended up on the pod. Nothing but love for you all. And this is Evy the Brave right here.
Bro, and shout out the surgeon. And
shout out
team.
the surgeon.
Shout out the surgeon.
And then I have a write in here from Dylan's sister, Brianna. Hello, everyone. I'm Dylan's sister. Thank you so much for all the love, prayers, and thoughts you have shared. I've seen a few comments asking if there's a GoFundMe. Shout out to Evy's amazing aunt, Aubrey, for starting it. Evy is a little warrior because Dylan and his wife, Destiny, are some of the strongest people I know. Throughout this incredibly difficult time, they have never asked for help and continue to pour everything they have into Evy's care. I wanted to share the GoFundMe titled Support Everly's Cancer Journey for anyone who's interested. Thank you again. #Evy the Brave.
I got 2 messages. Destiny, the mother, says, thank you so much. This genuinely means more than you know. We felt the love and prayers from everyone and has carried us through some really scary moments. Evy is such a fighter and we're so grateful everything went as well as it did. Thank you for using your platform to love on our girl and keep people praying for her. We appreciate you guys so much. And then Dylan, just on our YouTube, commented to all the people that were putting hearts and said, hey, this is Dylan, the dad of Evy the Brave, and I wish I could personally thank each and every one of you who has put out pink hearts, prayers, and thoughts for our daughter out into the universe. We love and appreciate this community so damn much. After I wrote into the show about Evy, we were informed later that day that her surgery was going to be moved up a day, which is today. She's currently been in surgery for 2 hours. There's about 8 to 9 hours left to go. God, dude, 10-hour surgery. What a dog.
I know, man.
What a dog. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Evy the Brave. What a dog, dude.
Yeah.
That's a 2-year-old girl.
Yeah. With a cancerous tumor right next to her spine.
Ugh. And she crushed it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Know that she was in positive vibes at 6 a.m.
Just playing with her blocks. Her mom sent that picture of her playing with her blocks, dude.
Her mom sent a couple of videos of, she said, we have our sassy little girl back. And Evy's kind of in the bed and looks at her mom and goes, as she was recording her. But just to remind everybody, our pinned tweet on X is the GoFundMe.
Yes.
And it is the message from her family that says she did it after the longest, hardest, most terrifying days of our life. A break ever made through the surgery. We're so incredibly grateful. So if anyone has any questions for that, go check that out.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
What else is new?
Do you know who asked about it the most? If I could bring that up, I'm so sorry. Do you remember the guy that called in that hates on all the haters?
No.
I didn't put it in the voicemail. Cannon, thank you. He called in. He's like, hey, guys, I normally know I'm a lot of fun. He's like, I don't want this on the show, but like, he's like, can we get an update? He's like, I feel like you guys told us a story and then I'm just supposed to cry on my own. Like, can I get an update? So our hater chaser has turned into an Evy the Brave.
Dude, Cannon's a dog, dude. Oh. I can't wait to have a compilation of all his call-ins. Cannon is a freaking dog. Instead of commenting, he goes, "What? Hey, why should I comment? I have a voicemail I can call. I can talk to the boys directly." And it's incredible. Cannon's incredible. I have a good dad loss. I got a good dad loss.
You got a good dad loss. Yeah. Let's get into the dad losses.
Here's a little change of pace for you. Currently listening to today's episode while getting my car service. The guy just came out and said, I need 4 new tires. Person comments under that said, I heard a wise saying from a great man. Son, listen to me because I'm only going to tell it to you once. If it's got tits or tires, it's going to give you problems.
On the bus.
That's the dad loss.
Did you read the next? Week? So that's out of the Discord. Did you read the next dad loss?
We got a back-to-back dad losses. Well, I have a dad win, so you hit the dad losses, and then we can end on a positive note.
The follow-up dad loss to that comment: Target's out at Olipop Chris Apple again. Good.
By the way, you see people rallying for Crisp Apple out there on the internet.
Yes, I think Chase also misinterpreted what you were saying.
What?
He thought you were upset that Crisp Apple was in the top 5, and he rallied a community of people on X to make you look like the bad guy for Crisp Apple when you were arguing Crisp Apple should be 1, 2, and 3. He thought you were saying Crisp Apple shouldn't be in the top 5, and Olipop, I want to say they almost took his side. I'm just a guy, but you got to get on it.
Hang on.
Hey. Call T because you and Chase were going for the same rebound with the same jersey on. And then y'all started throwing elbows.
That it felt confusing to me. I just didn't dive in. I'm just assuming we're going back and forth because he had Crisp Apple at 5.
He did.
So what does he think he's arguing against me for?
He thought you were saying Crisp Apple at 5. Crisp Apple shouldn't be in the top 5. You never said that. You said Crisp Apple at 5. That's a joke. He interprets, oh, Will wouldn't even put Crisp Apple in his top 5. What an idiot Will is. Whereas you are going, Crisp Apple's number 1, dude.
I'm texting him right now.
Go to fashion CTE off.
Call him.
Call Chase Daniel.
Say, buddy, listen.
Did he text you happy birthday?
No, he
did he
didn't.
text you happy birthday? This is friends coming together. This is relationship building. Hopefully Chase answers. Yeah, have to. You know he's sweating too, looking at the phone because he's
about to get Olipop.
yeah, he's thinking Will's coming in
Your call
hot.
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have
be
finished
nice at
recording,
first.
you may hang up.
Be nice at first.
Chase, how we doing, brother? This is Willy One Shelf from For the Dads. We were on the podcast. I just wanted to clear the air a little bit. It seemed like you got confused that I was saying Crisp Apple's at number 5. Oh, it shouldn't be in the top 5. I don't even know what you said. I just want to be very clear. Crisp Apple is number 1. Crisp Apple is not a backup to anybody, unlike yourself.
Oh,
Crisp
Will.
Apple.
Will.
Is that too much?
Well, you're rolling. You're rolling though. Keep going. It was rolling. It felt good.
It's still going.
Yeah.
But we're on For the Dads. We just wanted to clear the air.
Chase, we love you.
We love you. Crisp Apple is number 1.
Chase, y'all are on the same team. I think that you may have misunderstood Will. Will misunderstood you, and y'all are going for the same rebound. And I think we can all come together and figure this out, Chase.
I think so too. I hope your voicemail works. It jumped to the beep really quick. I hope you check your voicemail. If so, I hope you're enjoying hearing our voices. Talk soon.
Go Dragons.
Love you. I love Chase Daniels.
I love how much shit you give him for being a backup.
You had to sit behind somebody, dude. What a loser. What an idiot. Oh, dude.
Dude, Chase was a monster, bro.
Oh, a monster.
You
Where did he play
understand what it
college again?
takes to be a highly paid backup 14 years in the NFL?
Do you understand what it takes to be a 3-time state champion at the 5A level back when he was doing it? That was
I know
the
that's
biggest
right,
of the big,
Texas
bro.
Football.
Didn't
That
you
was
watch
the-
him, Sherm? Didn't you go see him?
I saw Matt Stafford and Jevin Sneed go off against each other. I may have actually, you know what? I think I got to confirm with my dad. Alito played in the semifinal at the Cowboys Stadium, and the game after that was South Lake Carroll's semifinal, and I believe that was 04. Would he have? Yeah, he may have been at Mizzou. I mean, we'll check that.
He was at Mizzou from 05 to 08, I believe.
I think it was 2003 or 4 that I saw South Lake Carroll play in a semifinal and murdered whoever they played. That could have been Chase. I did see Chase play against Colt McCoy in Austin.
Nice matchup.
Oh, dude.
Because Colt, another one who he spot started similar to Chase and had a long career.
Yeah.
And he was a beast. Like I was with him in Washington.
Bro, and Chase Daniel went off in that game.
Chase Daniel went off everywhere.
all
he
the
played.
time. But
Texas football, Mizzou, he was a monster. And was he was undrafted.
was he really?
Yeah, I believe Chase was undrafted.
Yeah,
I believe
undrafted
Chase
in
was
09.
undrafted. Like he's an undrafted grinder, bro.
To the
14
Skins.
year. Yeah. Yeah,
didn't
to
know
the Skins.
that.
He started there.
Yeah.
He was an Elite 11 guy with, I believe, Michael
Liner?
Vick.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
Michael-
maybe.
Was Michael Vick in that Elite 11 class? Or was he was before, way before?
I think before.
I'm so sorry.
I'd be
I
surprised.
think in middle school.
In middle school, Chase Daniel,
Elite
Mark
11.
Sanchez was in his Elite 11.
Mark Sanchez.
But
But
no,
no,
he has Chris Apple so low with all these accolades.
A guy, yeah.
You would think.
Somebody with the Chase Daniel resume, that's a crisp apple guy through and through.
He is.
In my opinion, crisp apple, he's in love right now with the new flavors. Because I know,
Recency bias.
do what?
Recency bias.
Yeah, recency bias. Because he's got what? Raspberry sherbet, number one.
Got both berries, and Shirley Temple is number one.
Blackberry vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's in the honeymoon phase right now with Olipop.
And if Will is quick to talk shit on somebody, that's usually actually a really good sign.
Oh yeah,
That's when I know you really like somebody.
I love Chase.
Is when you start doing jabs right off the bat. Yeah. I'm like, okay, Will likes that guy a lot.
I love Chase. Chase was actually at the recruiting dinner when I did my official visit at Mizzou. When Gary Pink was the head coach, and I'm doing, they take you to like a dinner. It was me, man. Who was their tight end at the time?
And they wanted you as a wide receiver.
Was it Hoffman?
For the Skins in 09?
No, Mizzou Tigers.
Oh, ooh.
But anyway,
that was the tight end that I think went off against Texas, by the way.
Chase Kaufman.
Chase Kaufman.
White guy?
Hoffman. Yeah.
Yes.
He was a beast.
Okay, I think that was the guy.
I also have Chase's tweet if you want to clear up what he said.
What did he say?
So he has Shirley Temple.
Because I just left a voicemail.
Well, you're accurate. You're good.
Okay.
His ranking was Shirley Temple, Raspberry Sherbet, Black Vanilla, Cream Soda, Crisp Apple. Shout out Cream Soda. He said, the people coming for me, specifically @_Will Compton, for even having Crisp Apple on this list, don't know ball.
See?
I'm still confused by what he's even saying right there.
He's saying he thinks that you think that he shouldn't have it in the top 5.
So all that tells us is he's not a PT sicko.
Welcome to the Sode.
Welcome to
For the Dads.
Yeah, welcome.
Like if he's missing and he's assuming that I don't think Crisp Apple in any world whatsoever should not be in the top 5. He doesn't listen to For the Dads.
Well, or he's having a little dad brain.
Yeah.
He is a dad.
Yeah, I guess you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I have a dad win. To go, you riffed a couple dad losses.
Yeah.
Here's a dad win. This is from Natalie Jackson. Hi, everyone. My husband, Jerry, is a huge fan of your podcast and introduced me to you guys. We have an 8-month-old son, Jamie, and my husband loves hearing stories about fatherhood. He relates to them so much, and recently our son said his very first word. And of course, it was dada. To make it even better, he decided to debut his new vocabulary on my birthday. I'm just hoping mama is next. I wanted to wish you all a very happy Father's, or should I say Dada Day, Natalie Jackson. Thank you, Natalie.
Dada Day.
Mama's going to come soon. The D's, those are the easy consonants. Those are the easy sounds.
And as Miss Rachel would say, I believe Miss Rachel, she's the YouTube lady.
Oh, yeah.
Am I right on that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't you need to not even leave that up for interpretation.
Mama. Yeah. Good job. All done. Scotty just all about yo, Miss Rachel ribs, Dada. Hey, I have a great dad loss.
You personally?
Yeah.
Great, man.
I have a really good one.
Let's dive in.
So my wife and I, we'll see this on the APR next week. We'll see this on the APR.
Oh, you just remind me of a dad loss. Not going to Argentina.
We might have to start with that.
Oh my God.
So recently I was talking about how we're going on a family vacation and we're going to Italy and Argentina. Chef or somebody said, what, Buenos Aires?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, whatever. I didn't even know what you were saying at the time. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Come to find out, the next day my wife shoots me a text as she listens to For the Dads. She's probably listening to it right now. Says, sweetheart, we're not going to Argentina. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're not? Where are you going, Will?
Austria.
Do you know where Austria is?
By Italy, right?
It's a lot closer than Argentina.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't know Argentina's in South America.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was a tough look on your face when he came over and asked where Argentina was.
Yeah, I was like, hey, Derek, my wife's texting me right now.
What is she saying?
Do you know where Argentina is? Yeah, it's in South America. Buddy, I fucked up.
When you originally said it, I said, wow, they're going all the way from Italy to like South America. That is, Will, I know you've hit it big time, but goddamn.
I know you guys really try to grind out traveling with your kids, but
I just automatically assumed that was 2 separate vacations is where my head went.
When you told the story about the only vacation you've ever heard of in Argentina, which was your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
We talked about that in the office because I was like, I know Argentina's really pretty. My dad and a bunch of his buddies went down there for a dove hunt. And like, that's
when you said that, I want to say my brain started to just turn off. I'm thinking of dove hunt. What's he talking down there? Like, it's
because they're like rats to the Argentinians. Like they truly like, they pretty much pay you to come down there and kill all these doves because there's so many of them.
Letting Scotty go loose on a couple doves.
And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what? Not that there's nothing to do there. It's a beautiful country. But I was like, man, I don't hear of a lot of people going to Argentina. But Charo is very adventurous. That's what my mind told me. It's like Charo's very adventurous. She's probably planned out this great trip to Argentina.
Yeah. We're going to Austria.
And the fact you didn't even mix up Austria with Australia.
Well, I did ask her if they have like similar accents.
What
question?
Austria's Sound of Music. Musical reference. You ever seen Sound of Music?
No.
Buddy.
Seen what?
The Sound of Music.
The Sound of Music?
Yeah, the Sound of Music.
Is it a movie?
Yes, it's a classic.
It's a musical.
Show it to Rue and Scotty will love it.
Did you ask if Austria and Australia have the same accent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun.
Get to your dad loss.
Yeah.
So my dad loss is that my buddy Will Compton has never seen Sound of Music. We'll watch that together.
You know I'm not a musical guy.
Oh, you'll love Sound of Music, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of hot nuns. Nazis, dude. They kick the Nazis' ass. It's cool. Hot nuns and kicking Nazis' ass. It's cool.
Okay.
I digress. My dad lost. So my beautiful, precious, darling wife, Jill Young, told me Labor Day weekend is open. I said, oh, well, good thing because the Baylor Bears kick off their season against those pesky Auburn Tigers at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Honey, that's drivable distance for us.
4.5 hour drive.
That's no brainer. Hotel room. Most expensive tickets I've ever bought. Because I could afford it. I'm in a different part of my life where I'm like, I don't have to get nosebleeds. Let's spend a little extra. This is probably going to be the only Baylor game I get to go to this year.
Yeah, man. Splurge a little bit.
I splurged. I got some like 40-yarders, lower bowl.
No shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm sitting there going, bro, I cannot wait to see DJ Lagway debut. We're going to have the white jerseys. I just know it, dude. They're holding the chromes. They're holding the chromes back. They're not telling us about the chromes, but I can feel it in my bones. They're going to wear the all whites with the chromies. And
against the Auburn Tigers, SEC, like the way that this conference talks shit about y'all.
Bro, the Big 12 needs this so bad. And Baylor can really come out here. DJ can flip the script and show the SEC. Speaking of the SEC, show these Florida Gators. They're like, hey, good luck with Lagway. Yeah, good luck with Lagway. He's going to kick ass, dude. Florida, y'all got your own little problems. DJ's not the problem. This has been my brain for months that my beautiful wife said, we are going to this game.
And now you're at the 40-yard line.
And Jilly Bean updated me.
No.
We're not going to Atlanta. We're going to San Diego for a birthday party that I'm really excited about. And so I will be selling my tickets and canceling my hotel reservation.
So you have the tickets, 40-yard line.
Yeah.
She knew like you guys were going to Atlanta, right?
But Will, we went to a football game last year. So we don't need to go to a football game this year.
Did you say, honey, that was a 2025 season?
Yeah, I did say that. But it doesn't matter because we went to a football game last year, so we don't need to go to a football game this year.
So even next year, it's going to be, we went to a game 2 years ago.
No, I think hopefully it resets. Because last year we didn't go to a football game, so this year we get to go to a football game.
I'm assuming this is her friend?
Family. Her family, which I do love them very much. This is a bit, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go back into bit mode.
Yeah, these are the moments you play yourself when you get off the podcast. You're like, all right, man, is the family going to tune in? Is she going to take this the wrong way?
Janie, if you're
have fun with the boys on the show.
If you're listening, Janie, I am very excited to go to San Diego, and I love San Diego. And I cannot wait to celebrate you and Hayden and Josh. However, we got to the bit.
However, we got a show to do. We got to entertain some people.
We got to entertain some people.
But also, that sucks.
Oh, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. It's so much fun, dude. So much fun. Dude, I've been listening to Outkast nonstop to get me in the... Bro, I'm telling you the amount of times I've listened to Bombs Over Baghdad, the amount of times I've listened to Rosa Parks. I push that bus. Everybody move to the back of the bus. I wanted to bump that the whole road trip, dude. I was like, Scarlett's going to be in her little Baylor bow, in her little cheerleader uniform. And we're going to be sitting there watching Lagway literally dropping bombs over Baghdad. Like, I've been daydreaming about this, but I get to watch the game in California, which I'm really excited about, Will.
It's a night game, I assume.
It is a night game.
The positive, you'll be watching it at probably around 4 p.m.
That is because it's West Coast.
Yeah.
Dude, it may even be like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m.
So it won't be bleeding into, if you're going to rip bedtime or something.
Willy, see? That's, yeah.
In San Diego, I haven't been to San Diego. Like, I went to the Holiday Bowl a couple times. But
okay.
This is when I was young. This is like 18, 19.
I love San Diego.
And we were there for playing football. So you're not like enjoying San Diego. But everybody, it sounds like it's arguably the best city in the country.
Brother, it's up there. I went
when it comes to weather, vibes, things to do.
Yep.
The beauty.
If it is hard pressed, if you can't find a good time in San Diego, dude, it's a you problem. That's what I would tell somebody.
Is Auburn Baylor's this week 1?
Yeah. Bro, and it's like...
I am trying to find the upside, but also face painted season opener.
With debut of people, there's so much chatter about...
Aranda got extended.
Yeah!
DJ Lagway comes over from Florida. They're kind of under the radar. What's this game going to be?
They're the black sheep of the Big 12. It is a tone setter, and I get to be there. Oh, dude, the amount of videos I would have done from the crowd, I would have been going ballistic. I asked for PTO 3 months ago. So when Jill comes and tells you that she told me about the birthday first. Now, Will, do you think in my right mind, if my wife said, oh, don't forget, we're going to San Diego for the birthday, do you think in my right mind I would go buy some pretty expensive tickets for a football game?
Absolutely not.
Why would I do that?
Is that how she told you about Labor Day weekend, the birthday? Like, hey, don't forget, we're going to San Diego Labor Day weekend?
After I bought the tickets. And that's my truth. That's my truth.
But it wasn't, hey, I know we're going to the game. We have family out in San Diego. They're having the birthday party this weekend. I know it sucks. But can we pivot course and go out to San Diego?
Oh, like once everything came to a head.
Like once you had to go to sell the ticket, like when she came to you and was like,
I had to challenge it. I pulled the challenge flag. I said, whoa. Now, Labor Day weekend.
Here's what I'm asking. Time out. Here's what I'm asking. Did she hit you with, hey, reminder, we're going to San Diego Labor Day weekend? Or did she come with like, hey, I know we have this booked?
First one.
Ooh.
I went, Deet. And then Jill and I hashed it out. We hashed it out.
That's when you throw the flag, you walk over and pick it up and throw it again.
I was heated.
Did you spit on her shoes?
I wanted to. Let's just say Jill said these words. I want you to think about the way you're talking to to me right now. Because I think you might want to re-examine that. Baylor, I love you. I was fighting. I was a hurt animal in a cage in this corner fighting. And we're going to San Diego. I've been tweeting about it. Go to my Twitter and just look up blah, blah, blah dates to Atlanta. We're going to Atlanta, blah, blah, blah. I've been putting Dave Aranda's head and DJ Lagway's head on that Outcast album, posting it like crazy. Atlanta.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys didn't go to a birthday party last year?
So she hasn't even.
See, that's why I need my boys present for this kind of
Jill,
thing.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
I would just love it. Deke had no shirt on. It was in the corner of my living room as Jill and I are in the kitchen hashing this out for a solid 30. And then just the biggest swing from an Olipop from a shirtless Deke. It turns down the TV. Wait, didn't you go to a birthday last year? That would cancel out, right? Right, sure? Then you can go to the game.
Yeah. I'm sorry, brother. I know it's tough.
Sherm, did you at all?
Did she even have it acknowledged that you guys were going to Atlanta?
I feel like she did. Like I went and bought the
Because you're making
tickets.
it sound like you're making it sound to me like she's just talking to you like she's just reminding you guys are going to San Diego. Like all of your excitement, like 3 months ago, PTO, we're booked for Atlanta. Like it just never happened in her brain. And she's just hitting you with, hey, reminder. And you try throwing the challenge flag and she points the finger at you.
It kind of it does feel like I was a freshman and I asked the senior cheer captain to homecoming and she said no. And now I'm like back in my house going, wait, how could she have said no? She had said yes so many times in my head. Like I was going to homecoming with her. What happened here? But I also feel like I would not have bought those tickets if I had known that that day was not open. Because I pitched as our really good couple friends, Daniel and Broughton, live in Atlanta. And it was going to be a whole thing. And I was like, honey, I got a guy from Baylor, shout out Bennett, that's from Atlanta. I bet he's probably doing a tailgate. Hit him up. He's like, dude, I am doing a tailgate. My family's doing a tailgate. I tell Jill, yo, my boy Bennett's doing a tailgate. Like, this is going to be fun, honey. And she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, da-da-da. In my head, that's what was going on.
Yeah. How did it end? Did it end with you doing yard work?
Yes, and re-examining the way that I was speaking to my wife.
You know what? I got you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do some yard work.
Yeah. Re-examined the way I was speaking to my wife. And I said, you know what, honey? Ticketmaster has a great function on its website where I can put these guys up for sale.
And I can't wait. To go to San Diego.
And guess what? That money that we get from the tickets when I sell it, we're going to spend in San Diego. Have a little time. We got a little fun money. Huh? Yay.
What did Will Ferrell say? Saints Diego?
Yeah, whale's vagina.
Yeah.
A whale's
Sherm's
vagina?
like walking upstairs, a whale's vagina. Jill's just standing there. What is he talking about?
He does this podcast and I think he has secondhand CTE. I'm very sorry.
Camera moves. It's just Scarlett she's talking to.
Dad. I know. He's messed up, honey. Dude, we'll survive.
On the flip side, we got Scotty, a baby doll.
Tell me about Scotty's baby doll.
So Rue does like in her Montessori school, it's like called baby work where they try to like, change the diaper, put the clothes on, all that stuff. So Rue's had this baby doll, like this like form of a baby.
Wait, that's really sick.
Yeah.
So she knows how to like change Scotty's diaper if need be.
She knows the process.
Yeah.
We couldn't give Rue a high chair or a step stool to stand on and change Scotty's diaper.
Yeah.
But she understands the full process and she like works at it at Montessori. It was one of her, when we did the breakdown at the end of the year, it was one of her favorite things to do, like on her list of favorite things she did at school.
Really?
Baby work. But Rue's always had this baby doll at home. stuff with a high chair, little crib, like the maternal mentality, I guess, like her wanting to care for a baby as well.
That's the one that she was handing to me when we watched Nebraska USC.
Yes.
And she was handing me all the stroller. And
yes, dude.
Yeah.
So that was back when she was like 2 years old, right? So she was like in this phase around 2 years old of wanting this baby doll. And now that Scotty is 18, 19 months, Scotty's been fascinated with Rue's baby doll because Rue hasn't played with it like for a while. Like she'll show us the changing and stuff that she would do at school with the baby. But as far as like carrying it around, wanting it to be like part of her world, her everyday life, the same way Tiggy is, it hasn't been that way with the baby doll.
Yeah.
Scotty has now taken a massive liking to the baby doll. So when there's only one baby, you can assume the chaos that ensues when they're both wanting the baby, because now all of a sudden, Rue, the 4-year-old, she now wants the baby. So she'll go and like take the baby from Scotty. Scotty will get upset, go over, like start hitting her. You're trying to break him up. You're holding Scotty back. Rue's like, oh, I want to play with the baby. Like Scotty was playing with the baby first. You're trying to teach him to share. All the things you go through when you got a couple little ones.
Oh, yeah.
So yesterday, my wife takes Scotty to go get her own baby doll. And I'll send the picture to Chef so it can chime up, because now Scotty's in the mode where you tell her to cheese and she like does this big lean and big smile and cheese. So she says cheese, but she's like holding the baby doll and it's absolutely adorable. So now Scotty has her own baby doll. So yesterday was day one. Yesterday when I get home and we're playing up in the playroom and doing a lot of different things, they're both operating with their babies like together.
Yeah.
Setting them next to each other, putting blankies over them. Rue's like, let's go put them down for a nap. They go and put baby down for a nap.
What?
Scotty like loves this baby.
That's so fascinating.
Yeah. This morning, wake up, got to get baby.
Yeah.
Baby, they set them on the couch next to each other. They want them sitting there like while they're eating.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And Scotty, I'll like tell Scotty, I'm like, hold Scotty. Scotty's holding baby. I'm holding Scotty and I'm going down the stairs. And I'm like, you got to give baby lots of hugs and kisses the same way we give our babies lots of hugs and kisses. And she'll just be like loving and hugging on the baby, giving them kisses. Doesn't want to operate at dinner without like, she wants to go see where baby is. We're like, hey, baby's taking a nap. Baby's taking a nap. But she needed to get out. You saw her at brunch. She's a busybody. She can't sit in the chair and eat food. She's got to be out walking around. You got to feed her like a dog coming by your chair.
Please
just hold out a piece of meat.
And segue into brunch. Once we're done talking about baby doll.
Yeah, that's, hey, on the upside, that's Crack a Cold One also brunch with you, but a Crack a Cold One is seeing Scotty operate with her own baby now that we can, they don't have to fight and argue over whose turn it is to play with baby. And I'm like, Rue, you weren't even into baby until Scotty got into baby.
Yeah.
Like you took a lot of time off. I know this is your baby technically, but Scotty's been playing with it. Look how happy she is. Like, let her operate. You got so many toys. Yeah. You were just drawing. Go back to drawing.
Yeah. Dude, that is funny. Because kids really do regress back into old stuff when like the younger sibling is super into
something. And Rue will be like, okay, Scotty, Rue wants to play with baby right now. Let's let Rue play a little bit. You've been playing with baby for a while.
Yeah.
And Rue, and I'm like, okay, you get to play with baby. And Rue will just like sit there and hold it. I'm like, you're just doing this to not give it to Scotty.
Yeah.
It's a whole deal.
Dude, also, I got a firsthand look at Scotty. It was very brief and not like she didn't really catch her that bad at all. But Scotty gave a little hit to Rue. Not hard at all at brunch.
Yeah, a little child's play one.
Very much so. And you were like, Scotty, we do not hit. And Scotty, sitting guilty, like looking at you. But what Rue did fascinated me because it made me side with Rue instantly. She did such a good job of not striking back. Like you can tell she is so well coached. She almost locked her arms to the side and she went like this and then went like this and then went like this and looked up at me. And I'm sitting there. I wanted to melt for Rue. I wanted to pick her up. I was like, how in the world do you ever punish Rue ever?
She's gaming you. You got to know her strategy.
Totally me.
That's the strategy.
Oh, yeah. And then right after that, Uncle Shermy is what she's calling me now. Shermy, can I sit closer to you and away from Scotty? Yeah. She just hit you. Like, get over here, kiddo.
That was a light one though. That's one Rue shouldn't be whining over. Like Rue's an emotional. She can be. Yeah, she's a whiner. She can whine a little bit.
She was gaming me.
You know the ones that are real. Like I've seen Scotty drop down while Rue's laying on her back, and Scotty standing over, drop down and drop a hammer fist. To where I'm like, yeah, that's a Rue sweetheart. Like you're consoling her and everything else.
Scotty truly's dropping them like RKO something.
Yes, yeah, bro.
And I bet
watch out. Boom.
Then she's walking around the living room like it's a ring.
Yeah. She dropped the hammer fist.
Scottzilla out of nowhere.
She's like, Scotty, no, we don't hit. I'll start walking towards Scotty and she'll just start running away from me. God.
Oh, dude.
But on the light ones, the ones that I know, like I'll witness and I see, I'm like, hey, that was
light.
I need you, because Rue does a great job of not reacting, not like responding and hitting her back or anything like that. She will put her hands down like to the side, knowing that the emotion she's trying to vocalize is she wants to do something or she's upset and frustrated and wants it to be fixed. I need her to stay poised in the light hit moments.
Yeah.
Then just tell her, Scotty, we don't hit.
Yeah, we don't hit.
And then get coordinated enough to where you can, you're blocking and grabbing a little bit and being gentle and soft.
Yeah.
Because I'll be cuddling on the couch with Rue. Scotty will notice and Scotty will waddle over and I can just see it in her eyes. It's the watch out, watch out, watch out. She's coming over to swing and I'll just put my hand up. She'll like throw her wrist right here in my hand and I'll grab it. Scotty, we don't hit. She'll try it a couple more times. Scotty, we don't hit.
Yeah.
And then if she keeps trying, I'll start to maneuver and get up and she'll run away.
Bro, when she started giving high fives to everyone in the restaurant, that was truly, at first, Chef did a very good job of reminding me of my crack a cold one. But my crack a cold one was her going around giving high fives.
We were at brunch on Sunday. We met up in Brentwood.
Yeah.
Went to Crema. Shout out Crema. No free shout outs.
Yeah, shout out Crema. That was a great breakfast burrito.
And it was going to be a father-daughter because Charles was working. You were going to get up and operate with the kids, let Jill sleep in. And we were going to meet up, get some coffee, just be a couple dads hanging out with the kiddos. A lot of families were there. A lot of dads were there with their kiddos. A
lot of solo dads
operating with the kiddos.
Yeah.
And we get there. Rue is fired up to see Scarlett. And because we had a fun time at the zoo.
We had a great time at the zoo. And I no-showed with Scarlett.
Sherm walks in and it was just Sherm.
And I don't think it truly hit me like driving there because I didn't even text Will. Because as I'm walking out of the house, Jill is like, we just moved out of our old house, which we live very south of where I was meeting Will. So it made sense to, from brunch, go directly to old house and put the finishing touches, put like caulking in the walls, get the deer heads off.
Clean the rugs, get the deer heads off. You got to hang photos or paintings back home. You got to mow the yard. Rue's rattling off your entire list to Char when we got home.
No.
Yes. She said hang up the deer heads, but I'm thinking deer heads? Where'd you get deer heads? But
bro, she's got a really good memory.
She was rattling off your entire list of Charles when we got home.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
What a cutie. I only told her about the deer heads once. And Rue has a great way of asking you to talk about yourself instead of like, hey, what's going on, Derek? Or Derek, what you got going on today? Something like that. She would say, Derek, can you tell me a story about what you're doing today?
That's exactly what she did too.
Can you tell me a story about you and Jill and what you have to do today? I'm like,
that's not off the top though. Sherm comes in and sits down because when Sherm walks in the door, Rue like looks up at me and is like, where's ScarScar? I was like, oh, and then Sherm and I, we kind of embrace each other, hug, and I'm like, dude, where's Scarlett? He's like, he tells me the whole thing, goes and sits by Rue. I'm like, Rue is so fired up. We had the We had the high seat sitting there for ScarScar. And Sherm sits down and starts talking about why he didn't bring ScarScar. And Rue was enthralled by Sherm's storytelling. And so when Sherm kind of stops and we're ordering food and everything else, that's when Rue kicks in. Can you tell me a story? No. Sherm, let me tell you something.
Shermy.
Yeah. Can you tell me a story about the rest of your day? And I'm smiling like,
Can you tell me a story of what you have to do when you get home?
Yeah.
Tell me a story about your house.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'll tell you a story about my house. I just put a bunch of baby gates up. Just go into the baby gates. And she's looking at me like I'm making up some like beautiful princess dragon story.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about putting up Walmart baby gates. And I'm like, and these baby gates, they're kind of tough, Rue. Like they'll poke you back.
Did she have any questions about the animal heads? Because I don't know if she, like, I don't think you hunt. Was it weird to her that you were hanging animal heads up, or is she aware of?
Yeah, I mean, I've hunted and I have some, but she hasn't seen, like, they're not up at my house. There's one I want to say here.
She seemed aware of what a deer head was.
I was just curious if she had any funny comments.
I don't know if she does.
Bro, it was really kind of fascinating that she remembered deer heads because I only said that once at the very top.
And I'm thinking that's like a little traumatizing if she's not aware of why. So that's why she remembered is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, he's got to hang the deer heads.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because Charlie looked at me, she was like, deer heads. I was like, I have no clue. I don't even remember Sherm saying deer heads.
Sherm just pulled Rue off to the side, and when you kill him, you gotta get a Rue.
Here's how you clean them.
You ever heard of a taxidermy? Well, here's the thing. When Waffle goes, Uncle Sherm, he's gonna get a taxidermy.
You go up there, you grip the sack, you cut it off.
You gotta have Waffle forever. We can put her in whatever pose you want. You're gonna love it, Rue. She would have loved that. My crack a cold one? Or do we have more about brunch?
No, the Scotty high fives, like,
oh, Scotty high fives, dude. Scotty went around high-fiving everyone in the restaurant in a controlled vicinity, though. She wasn't like running off like clear across the restaurant, going up to people. She's just going up to like the 3 tables that are like most near to us. And she really does kind of have WWE energy because she's like walking up to that one dad with his son and she literally pointed at him like this and then went. She literally was like, you, and the dad looks, he's like, hi. And she goes, and then just puts her hand out like, high five. And he gives her a high five. And then she turns to the little boy right here. Give it to me. Walks over to the other table with people, points at him. They finally see her. Hey.
I'm like, Scotty, come over here.
Give Dad a high five.
Yeah.
Give Uncle Shermy a high five.
Sherm's witnessing in real time how Scotty operates at mealtime. She's got to be boots on the ground.
And
remember, she starts screaming. She starts yelling.
She yelled so like an excited yell.
Yeah.
And it's not a scream either. It's a yell.
And then when she gets a couple smiles and laughs, she'll continue to scream and yell this excited yell that she does.
Yeah. It's like a it's like that.
Because I was walking over like, Scotty, God, inside voice.
And she's just smiling through her passy as you're telling her inside voice. Yeah. She's like, I know what I'm doing, Dad. Like, I'm getting the people going in here. They love it. She gave me like 4 high fives in a row. And then Rue was telling me that I needed to say that it hurt. I don't know if that's
what Uncle Taylor does.
Oh, okay.
Taylor will do high fives, and every time Rue gives a high five, Taylor will be, oh my gosh, it hurt. You're so strong. Do it again. And she'll just keep going harder to where Taylor pretends it hurts every time.
Got it. Because she was telling me to do that, like, very seriously. It was like, next time Scotty gives you a high five, you need to say it hurts. I'm like, okay. High five, Scotty. And she did. Oh, wow. She was like, that was good. That was way better. Now you're doing it, Uncle Shermy. I was like, okay. My crack a cold one is that we took Scarlett swimming for the first time. We have a community pool in our neighborhood.
How great is that community, having the community pool?
It's sick, dude. And it's one of those that's like policed the perfect amount. Like there's not like attendance out there or like a full on lifeguard team where it's like a little bit too structured where it feels like, but you have to have a key. You have to have like parental watch if you're like a kid or a minor in there. You have to have parents with you. You have to have this little electronic key that lets you in. So it's like police the perfect amount where it feels very controlled, but there is a good amount of chaos that's also going to a little kid screaming and jumping into the pool and cannonballing and splashing. And Scarlett truly was like, I told you how she's crazy about bath time right now.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, this is bath time with like 60 people.
Yeah, on steroids.
This guy has his shirt off. What's he going to do? Cannonball? Didn't even know you could do that. That was sick. And she's like standing there on the little 1 foot deep section. And there's a little side of the pool. So she can stand there and she's just doing this the whole time. Just looking at everybody like, oh my God, this is incredible.
Look how big this tub is.
Look how big this tub is. And dude, these little like 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old girls are in this pack and they're ripping around. And Scarlett is truly studying them and watching them like I'm a big girl just like them.
Yeah. When they going to ask me to come?
Yeah. Why am I with mamas and dadas? Why am I not with the girl group? Because like they know what's going on. I obviously know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm holding Scarlett later in the day and I'm trying to talk to her like at the pool. I'm like, your dad, I love you, blah, blah, stuff that would get her attention. And she literally had her hand up on my face, kind of like, hey, get away from me, and staring at the pack of girls.
Yeah. That, come on, not now.
She's not even one.
Continues to get worse, man.
Ugh. But she ripped. That was my crack a cold one.
On the playing too cool, like what's going on in my brain right now is when is the last time I'm gonna like hold Rue for real? Cause she's 4 and she's like she's like a taller girl. So she's getting heavier, but I pick her up every time she's wanting me to carry her, which is still a decent amount. But since she's 4, I am wondering if this is the age where it starts to fizzle out. Because every time I do pick her up, I am trying to be conscious of what's around me. So that way I can at least do my best to bottle up and remember the last time I'm going to be holding her. Maybe it's 5. Maybe I'm jumping. Maybe I'm being a little too quick right now. But based on how heavy she's starting to get and everything else.
Well, she's wanting to hold hands a lot now.
Yeah. She's going to be an independent type. She loves to do stuff on her own.
She is a stereotypical oldest daughter, firstborn daughter.
Yeah.
She is a firstborn daughter through and through.
So that's what's been coming to my head. And those moments like make me sad in the moment. And then I'm like, I have to like cherish these moments.
Bro, it has to. That was my first time hanging out with a child that knows me pretty well, being that age, 4. And like, I've been around the last 2 years. She feels very comfortable with me. She's talking to me. She's telling me stories. She wants me to tell her stories. She wants me to hold her hand, run with her on 3 jump. You know, she's like playing with me.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, Scarlett's 3 years from this. Like, oh my God. Like,
yeah, and they all tell you it flies. Time does just go.
It goes. She might as well be a teenager in my eyes compared to Scarlett.
Yeah. Because we're about to go down to Florida this week for some vacation time. And it's our 3rd year in a row going down to Florida.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, my gosh.
Do you remember the video from 2 years ago where she could hardly even run? And you were talking, bump your arms.
Yes, dude.
And now she's running with Uncle Shermy, and I was doing a pretty brisk jog with her.
Oh yeah, she can move a little bit.
She can move. I was like, okay, all right, Rue.
Yeah, and she's so pumped to go down to the beach. But yeah, man, time just goes. And so I'm in that headspace of like, this feels like 4, almost seems like where it starts to really taper off, you like picking them up and then wanting you to hold them. And maybe I'm wrong. All I know is I'm starting to think about it now. And then I think like, I've laid with Rue in her bed every night for the last, 4 years, or since she's been like in when you transition the crib to where it's a bed.
Yeah.
But I've just laid with her every night, like scratching her back, start off with like hand massage and all the little things that like help me get her to sleep and get her to bed. But now it's such a cadence on whether I do bedtime or mama does bedtime. No matter what, Dad has the closer when it comes into laying with her at bedtime at night.
Yeah.
And I know I'm ahead of my skis here, but I'm thinking when she's 6 or 7, like when's going to be the last time? Because I came across something on Instagram of a mom kind of like, having one of them like grieving posts. Like obviously just talking about the moment to where it was the last time she laid with her daughter in bed. Like, I want to go to sleep by myself. I'm like, oh shit, when is that going to happen? I'm a couple years removed from that, but I'm starting to think about things like that. The last time you do X with your little one.
I can't speak to this as well as some PT sickos could speak to this with older kids, but to find a silver lining for you, like you did for Auburn, you are transitioning into the back rides and shoulder rides age with Rue. You may not be holding her like a little baby anymore, but she's going to still want to climb up on Dada's back and get a little, piggyback from Dada.
Like, no matter what, I'm going to, even when she's 20, like, hey, get on Dada's shoulders.
Hey, you get on it a little bit.
You used to love this.
You know your daddy played in the NFL. He's going to do this for like an hour, then he'll fall asleep. He'll fall asleep. Once a Raider, always a Raider, Bro, your son-in-laws, man, they are lucky. They're gonna have fun, dude. I know I really jumped forward with that, but
think about your last. Some of your lasts are coming. Crawling.
A lot of my lasts are coming.
The passy at some point, and you when you get to the passy transition, you're ready to get out of the passy transition, like you really are, because you don't want them to be attached to the passy for forever.
Yeah.
But then when like Ruby and 4, you look back at old photos where she's got the passy in the mouth, and you're just like, oh, I wish I could go in that photo and just squeeze the shit out of you.
It's funny because they updated it today. My daycare, they were talking about how long Scarlett is. She's a very petite, for her age.
Yeah.
Like she's not a big baby, but she is very long because she's skinny. It kind of probably makes her look longer. And her profile picture at her daycare is from her like first week at daycare. So on the little app, I just see my little squish that basically came from the hospital. And they're talking about how big she's getting. I'm like, it makes me really sad because I look at my little squish on my profile picture for y'all's daycare and I'm like, that's not even the same girl.
Yeah, man. Yes.
And then they just updated her picture today and a part of me died. I'm like, I get why they probably thought that I was secretly saying, hey, update her picture. No, keep it.
Yeah, you missed a little squish, dude. Yeah, even with Scotty, you see, and they just look so different. They just grow up fast, man. And we're talking about our little ones. Like there's parents out there that have teenagers. And they're grown ass adults.
They're saying, you fools, if you could only imagine.
Yeah. They're just like, oh, buddy, just wait. It gets worse.
Well, I was talking with shout out Willy, set me up with his barber friend, Alan.
Oh, yeah. Hey, nice haircut. Everybody in the chat, nice haircut, Sherm. Nice haircut, Sherm. You shaped him up.
Thank you, Alan. Apologies, I did not put product in it this morning. I could have flaunted your haircut way better. But Alan put me on game. Alan's also talking to me about his son, Zion. Can we talk about his son? I just said his son's name. Is that cool?
I have no clue. I think Zion.
Okay, cool.
I think.
I feel like we've talked about him before. We'll check.
Okay.
Yeah. And his daughter, who's newly born. And he's talking about how much easier girls are than guys. Just through the toddler phase. And I was telling Jill when I got home from Alan's, I was like, Alan was really like, just talking about how awesome it's been to have a girl and how easy it is and blah, blah, blah. And I was saying how easy it is. And Jill's like doing her hair before bed. And she goes, yeah, wait till she's 12. It's like, what's that mean?
God,
like, what kind of threat?
That juju on him?
What kind of threat is that? You know what? I will wait till she's 12 and she'll still love Dada.
Man. That's. Buddy, I hope so.
Yeah.
That seems like that for me. That's a daunting. That's a fearful age.
It is. We'll check back in season 13 of For the Dads. We'll run that clip and then we'll,
Hey, off that, I found that Instagram post that had me thinking about holding roof for the last time. This can be Willy's personal lesson of the week.
Okay.
This one is from Nurtured First, and this is a mommy, emotional, seems a little over the top, but I fully like these thoughts happen in my brain. For the last 6 years, my husband and I have laid next to our daughter until she fell asleep. Bedtime runs smoothly. She sleeps well, so this has been working for us. A few days before her 6th birthday, she informed us that she was ready to fall asleep alone. So after doing a goodnight song and story, I walked out of the room, closed the door, and stood on the other side. Tears streamed down my cheeks. They ain't gonna stream down my cheeks. I'm gonna be tough.
Come on.
I'm gonna be.
Heart's gonna.
I'm gonna grunt a couple times. I'm gonna feel these emotions, but I'm just gonna grunt a couple times.
And a couple, you son of a bitch.
You fucking stay strong, boy. Everyone tells you about how sweet the first moments with your kids are, but no one prepares you for the last. The last time you feed them a bottle. The last time you rock them to sleep. The last time they use a sippy cup. The last time they need your help to get dressed. I stood there grieving, though filled with gratitude about how my kids are getting older. We're out of the baby stage, and with every passing day, I feel like I'm hitting another last moment. All of a sudden, I heard her voice. Mom, are you still there? Yes. Can you lay with me one last night? Always. As I laid down with her, again, I tried to savor the moment. I listened to her breathing. I smiled at the way she likes to have her legs tucked right next to mine. I closed my eyes in her dark room and tried to freeze time. Eventually, I fell asleep, waking up a while later to her asking me to leave. Mom, you're squishing me. And there it was, the glimmer of independence that for so long I waited for. Why am I sharing this? Because isn't this real parenting? And of course, this is real parenting. The multitudes of feelings that we can carry all at once, grief, gratitude, joy, and nostalgia. We want them to be little, but we yearn for them to grow up too. How beautiful to feel so deeply. What a gift to love someone who makes us want every version of them all at once. What an honor to be the one who is there for her first and to be the only one who can truly notice the lasts. These tiny moments that no one else sees matters. You are doing great. Great little lesson. And coming to us from a mom Instagram.
Hey, and brother,
from some masculine men.
From the masculine men. And
we'll read a tough version of that.
Brother, I got the lunch pail equivalent, the blue collar equivalent of like parenting, like a true PT sicko. But this one was an MT sicko. And it goes right into that of it was her last lunch for her boy, her youngest boy. And she had, and I'll find the video for you, Chef. I'll send it to you. You can play just like the footage of it. You don't have to play the whole thing. She has 4 boys, and it's her youngest boy is about to go off to college. It's his last day of high school. And she counted up just mathematically like how many school lunches she has made for all 4 boys all the way through. And it was an astronomical number, dude. Insane number. And she starts tearing up at the end of, this is my last lunch, blah, blah, blah. And the son's kind of hamming it up. He's like, what do we got, Mom? Tell him what you made me. And she's like, I made a turkey with cheese. And she's like kind of shaky voice talking about the lunch. And I'm just like, it's going to be me one day, dude. Man. And I'm sitting here just pissed off that Scarlett won't bend her damn arm so I can get the sleep sack off of her. I'm just bend your elbow. And I literally karate chop it to be like, just give me some give.
Extra on them like it is WWE, like you get a little lower.
We do this every morning, Scarlett. I love that you do big stretches. We always go big stretch.
Yeah.
Whenever she goes like that.
They got their back arched and they're just,
And just wait till I'm 80, dude. And all I'm going to want is a big stretch. Anyways, I got a dad hack.
Yeah, you just tell them, watch out now, dad is about to smother you.
have received a response from Chase Daniel.
Oh, we have
a live on the show response.
I am on a cross-country flight to NYC, preparing for my NFL Live in-studio debut Wednesday, Thursday. Good luck, Chase.
Good luck, Chase.
Trying
Good
to
luck,
focus
Chase.
and stay locked in. Mid-flight, I get a voicemail from @Willy Compton. I thought he was attacking my crisp apple drink Olipop ranking. Turns out he was upset I only had it at 5. Apparently, this man genuinely believes crisp apple is the GOAT Olipop flavor. Respectfully, seek help. The debate is far from over. And he screenshotted your voice, which in between you and Sherm looks like the rantings of a maniacal crazy person.
The sound waves of it?
Oh, no, the text from the voicemail, because it's you guys going back and forth because he says you're a backup. Is that too much? You're rolling, though. Keep going. I was rolling. It felt good. I'm still going. We're on point. We're on air. Okay, keep going.
I said he sent me the screenshot too. He said this may be the best voicemail I've ever received. Currently on a cross-country flight. Now that I've listened to your voicemail and fully had time to receive this take, it's even more wild than before.
Oh, no.
There's no way in hell crisp apple is number 1. I could see 3 to 5, but definitely not number 1. This will be settled at a later time.
If Chase is ever on the show, because I've heard
He's gonna be.
I've heard whispers. I've heard whispers.
There's some whispers. There's some rumblings out there.
We might have to have a 1v1. There might have to be a 1v1. And I'm your man. Like I'm your tag team partner.
Yeah.
I'm your tag team partner.
We'll have a debate.
We'll debate.
Healthy debate.
I got a little Justin Williams with a dad hack.
Oh, yeah. Let's get some dad hacks going.
So Justin's dad hack this week, he has a 3 and a 1-year-old. He did a solo Memorial Day weekend. His wife is also a nurse like my Jilly Bean. She had to work a triple shift over Memorial Day weekend, dude. Justin, I feel you on that. So he did 3 solo dad days in a row on Memorial Day weekend.
Ooh.
Hits him with a little good at the end of it, but then supplies us with a killer dad hack. Dad hack of the week is for Sherm, which first off, Justin, blessings to you and yours, dude. Thank you for the dad hack. For all dad golfers, use AI to create a generic liability waiver form for your minors, releasing the course of all possible injuries. Have used it on a few courses and no issues after they read it. I even attached a copy for you. Also works great if you line up your tea time and nap times so the wife can't argue. Justin.
My God. That's some good game within the game.
That's some game within the game.
Oh, look, you don't even have to worry about it. Here's a waiver that I made for you personally.
I wish, dude, when Nashborough was like, yeah, we don't allow, I just go, now you do. Now you do. Because I just signed her life away. Here you go, buddy.
This one, speaking of for hack for you, here's one to say, keep going. This one's from Brandon Haynes on Spotify. PT Mo. Keep the landscaping and mowing content coming. Nothing better than cracking a cold one after a fresh cut. Drooly emoji. Take the trash out and keep the lawn chopped. Hashtag Papa Therapy.
I got some PT Mo right here. Also, shout out to my boy Trey Mo. PT Mo got it from the fit. Who has been in lawn care for 30 plus years can't curry a soggy yard. Will end up fraying your grass instead of cutting it, and it leaves it open for infection into the yard. As a proud member of PT Landscape, can't let the neighbors show you up. Much love.
You just put whatever word after PT now. It's ripping and roaring. I got one here. This is PT Fit.
Oh, PT Fit.
PT Fit. By the way, your boy's been... I've been on it.
Oh, you've been PT fitting hard?
I've been PT fitting hard.
Okay, good.
Oh, here, hang on. Before I get to PT Fit, I just saw a dad hack. This was from Brad Meister on Spotify. Dad hack in regards to Build-A-Bear. For those interested, if you're able to make it in during their birthday month, you only have to pay the age they're turning. I've got my son 3 bears for a total of $6.
What?
Loving the pod, guys. Keep it up. Nice dad hack for Build-A-Bear.
Good dad hack.
From Papa Team Fit, this is Brandon Kramer on Instagram. PT Fit dad hack. Want to go on a run and get some miles in? Ask your daughter if she wants to go with you. You run, she rides her bike. It's pure entertainment, and you know she's just watching you put in the work, so you're not going to quit. Just busted out 6 miles with my 10-year-old. Love what y'all are doing. Keep it up. That's a fitto. Because Rue can't, like, she's got the training wheels on. We're still just in the driveway mode. So we can't get out there and run. Number one, I ain't running 6 miles.
Yes.
But Rue's not there yet with riding the bike. We'll get there though. We're working.
Willie, see, I've come to a crossroad because I know how my brain works. And Lindsay Emmerheim wrote in so that we would shout out her husband for his birthday. Her husband is a PT sicko. He loves the show, etc., etc.
Let's go.
Her husband's name is not on the email, nor how old he's turning.
Hang on, let me see the email.
Check my reading comprehension. So we can just say happy birthday to Mr. Lindsay's husband.
Mm-hmm.
I can get you clarification on this one,
Dang.
so you know her.
We don't got it.
I can show you the husband's name. Happy birthday, Lindsay's husband.
Happy birthday, Mr. Ventimilla.
Yeah.
Ventimilla.
Ventimilla.
Ventimilla. Mr. Ventimilla.
Deke, it's nothing on you.
No. I'm trying to explain to you guys that she has sent in an email that was really long a couple weeks ago to match the date, but it was late for the birthday. So I have the name. I have the shorter email in here. But you guys did that thing where you kiss on screen and you start doing your voices. And so I was letting it go for a second.
Mwah.
So is his
Venti.
birthday coming up?
His name is Venti. Yes, his birthday is coming up. It was
Ventimilla.
Yeah, it was 5/22. She had just sent it in close to that episode date. She emailed back this past week saying, hey, I know it was late. Can you guys shout out my boy Venti? Anyways.
On the birthday that he had on May 22nd.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ventimilla.
Ventimilla.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated.
My husband is a real PT sicko. He's referring to himself as a PT sixer since you guys came up with it. And I know it would mean the absolute world to him to get a shout out. Ventimilla. His ship was close enough to land recently for him to have a little service. And he was so excited to be able to download all the episodes he has missed since being out to sea. He won't be home until June 4th. I cannot put into words what an amazing addition to his birthday Father's Day's gift. A shout out on the pod would be. Thank you so much. So he's not even going to listen to this until...
Which is why she followed back up. She also said
sick.
me,
That
meaning her
makes
and her two
sense.
kids, Charlie and Bella, if you want to add that to the Italian name. Bella.
Oh, Bella.
Miss you more than words could ever describe.
Charlie and Bella?
Charlie and Bella.
Charlie.
Ciao.
Charlie.
Oh,
Charlie and Bella.
Charlie and
Ventimilla.
Bella.
Dude, he's going to download these pods so hard. He's going to get to the spot and he's going to be like, God damn, my wife's such a badass.
Are you talking about Ventimilla?
Venti.
Vinti. Lauren Lynn wrote in. She had a little shout out for her hubby. She says, what up, boys? MT6er Lauren here, writing to brag on my PT sicko hubby, Kyle. Y'all's pod has been a source of joy and laughter when we feel like we're on a battlefield and can't see the white flag being raised yet on the other side. I've been wanting to write in a while now and am begging y'all to shout out my man. To start out, we have two beautiful kiddos. Quentin, who's almost 3. Liliana. Lily for short.
I like Liliana.
Liliana. Lily for short, though. Who's 3 months old. Quentin is a straight up wild child, all boy, jumping, climbing, wrestling nonstop all day long. He's so smart and tough, and I know it will serve him well one day. Much to my dismay, Kyle has started calling him Big Doll. And Q will reply with a deep, ooh, ooh. Lily is the happiest baby girl. She was born at 9 pounds, 6 ounces. That's a big baby girl.
That's a big baby girl.
That's
How big again?
9 pounds, 6 ounces.
That's a big girl.
Womb, ready
Oh,
for
what's
the
up,
eight.
big girl? Oh, did she get the big girl treat? Big dog, big girl, big girl. Whoa, 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 whoa.
But big babies are the freaking best, and she is the most beautiful angel her daddy's ever seen. I had to tell Kyle he couldn't take her to our local daddy-daughter dance this year because she was only 1 week old. He can't wait for that day. One to take the one One to take the 1 week old baby to the daddy-daughter dance.
Love that.
Dude's ready. I'm a first grade teacher, and Kyle owns a small custom screen printing business called CK2 Printing. Shout out, no free shout out. That he runs full time. Not sure who your merch guy is, but mine's the best in the biz. I'm shouting out my smoking hot hubby for carrying us through his new chapter of life. And when I say carry, I mean whole team on his back style. Going from 1 kiddo to 2 is the best roller coaster we've ever ridden. Being a teacher in Texas, shout out. You don't get much help financially for maternity leave. Kyle has been grinding on weekends and pulling late nights at the shop so that I could stay home with the baby girl. Not only has he been grinding at work, but he's also the best dad and husband through it all. He takes Q out to the park and to hikes and always helps during the night with Lilybug. He also makes sure that I get time for me by keeping the kiddos and always takes out the trash. Kyle! He provides, protects, leads, and loves us. Everyone thinks their guy is the best, but mine truly is. We love you so much, Kyle, and appreciate all that you do for us each and every day. MT6er Lauren Lynn, Denison, Texas. Denison fell to the Alito Bearcats in 2011 in the quarterfinals, but we love Denison. There's a picture of the family right there.
Shout out Lauren Lynn and Kyle. Ooh! That's a good one. We got nothing but MT6ers writing in for their hubbies.
Goodness.
Here's one. Hey, PT6ers. This is from Cammie Palmer. With Father's Day coming up, I want to give a huge shout out to my husband, Cody, on celebrating his first Father's Day with our 6-month-old baby girl. Gosh, dang it. Penelope. Penny.
Penelope? A Penelope. Yes. It's a Penelope.
Oh, Penny.
Penny for short.
He has been our rock since before she was even born and has made this podcast his guide to fatherhood by listening to every episode on Wednesdays and reading any book that y'all recommend. Penny has been a huge mommy's girl for the past month, and it's been killing him. But he stepped up to the plate saying good along the way and has shown Penny that mommy might be awesome, but daddy is just as loving and tentative.
Come on, Dad.
I'm always in awe at the patience he has with her while she's screaming in his face. We love you. And we thank you for loving us. Happy first Daddy's Day to our number one guy, Cody. MT6er out, Cammie Palmer. Dude, it is rough. It is rough when your little one is just such a mama's girl. Like both of our girls are mommy's girls. Like whenever you hit bedtime, neither of them. I'll beg Scotty time for bedtime. Say it's my time to do Scotty. Scotty, it's Dad, it's time to do bedtime. She'll immediately just take off running, scream into mom, grab onto mom's leg, like, mama. I'm like, hey, Rudy, you want Dad to do your bedtime night? No, it's mama's time. You did last night. I'm just like, oh, good. And I just take beating after beating, night after night. But you know what? I show up.
You do.
We ain't switching course here.
No.
We ain't trading spots.
What, is the A-gap just work out perfectly every time?
Never. It never does.
It never does.
This one's from Haley Meyer. Hi, Will and Sherman. My name is Haley. My husband's name is Will. We found out in January of this year that we're going to be having a baby in September. Hopefully September 19th. That's my birthday. Almost immediately, Will started listening to y'all's podcast from the beginning. Now we are 6 months into this pregnancy and he is almost all caught up. Last time he brought it up, he was about a week behind in real time. I just wanted to try and give him a shout out for Father's Day because even though our baby isn't here yet, he is already the best dad. He has taken such great care of us and has spent every day making sure the baby and I are fed, rested, and happy. We are not finding out if the baby is a girl or a boy, but he already has merch from your website picked out so we can wear it during his dad walk out of the hospital. That's BWTB.com. Father's Day is coming up. Make sure you shop for your man. And fellas, if you're listening, shoot the link over to your wifey. Thank you both for your podcast. I know it has helped Will prepare mentally for our baby. And I also love hearing stories from the podcast or listening to it with him when we are riding around in the car. Have a great pod. Sincerely, Haley.
Bro, nothing's cooler, by the way, than waiting to be surprised by the gender. That's just a short little note that I want to say.
Nothing's cooler?
Just the idea of it. I don't know if we'll ever have.
What about Baylor Auburn Labor Day weekend? Face painted 40-yard line. Nothing's cooler?
Man, just getting up late in the fourth quarter by 2 tutties, and the guy up there in Mercedes-Benz running the sound. He's got his headphones on. He's, hey, Charlie, hey, what do the Bears play when they're up? What do they play? Jump around. Throw a jump around. Bing, 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 bing.
You guys play jump around?
Bing, bing. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin.
Hey, but hey, sick, you're waiting to see the gender of your baby.
Dude, that's so true. Gotta play jump around the delivery room if you're real.
Yeah.
If you're a dog. If you're a real dog. Anyways, that was my only note. We do have voicemails.
Let's hit them. 601 the dads.
601.
Call in.
Please call in. We got Will's number one ally is the title of the very first one.
Will, Sherm, proud girl dad of 1-year-old twin girls here. Will, I owe you a huge apology. Big apology, massive. I'm so sorry. Last week was a long one. Had one of the girls catch stomach bug at the beginning of the week, running all week. Think it's about to end. Second girl catch stomach bug.
Of course.
And then a 3-day
naturally.
weekend, holiday weekend. Rain comes. We're canceling all the plans because of
Good.
rain, sick girls. I'm trying to listen to the pod to cheer things up. I'll admit it. I was laughing at you for wetting the bed. I was in my ivory tower.
Oh,
I'm a grown man thinking, I've never wet the bed. Look at Will. He's wetting the bed. I'm so sorry. You know, Sunday night rolls through. I wake up in the middle of the night. What happened? Yep, you guessed it. I pooped the bed. Good. Stomach bug must have come around, but, you know, no excuses when we're in the trenches. Will, I'm sorry. I know they're technically different, but I'm an ally now. We're all in this thing together. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for everything y'all do. Also, shout out some of the other PT Sixers out there. Shout out Tyler for getting me on the pod. Ben, Michael, Weston. Sure you guys are out there. Love you guys. See ya.
shout out to bed shitters, dude.
Shout out PT Shit.
Yeah, shout out PT shit. I will say I've seen a couple now come out in the comment section to say that they've had the bedwetting problem. They've had the bedwetting issue before.
There's a lot of truth being shared. And I
Yeah.
mean that in a good way. Like,
Trust me, I see it.
Yeah.
It's positive.
They say, hey, Willy boy, you're not alone.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. And it does make me feel better.
Good. Someone in our office, I didn't ask for permission to share this story, shit themselves twice over the weekend.
3 times I heard.
Okay, so you spoke to that person.
Yes.
Okay. So you're not alone.
No, dude. Sometimes you get a little, you think one's coming out and you got to try to get a fart out and a little short happens.
Yeah.
That happens. I mean, shit in the bed's nuts.
You ain't.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Bed shitter.
There's now I think to myself, the guys who have part of PT Piss that's listening to these last couple episodes, I'm wondering if in their mind they're like, I need to go get my brain looked at now.
Oh yeah, that's what I said in last week's episode. And I didn't mean it like in a harsh way, but I said,
Not in a harsh way, but if you're legitimately, say you shared the same thing. It's like I saw one of my guys in the comments being like, dude, shout out Will for being real about staying over at your buddy's house back in the younger days.
Yeah.
Because that is a fear. Like I read that comment. I was like, oh, dude, I'm speaking for a group now. Thank God. There's a few of us, but we're there. But if you're a part of that and you had my experience wetting the bed and you've never talked about it, and maybe just your wife knows,
yeah.
and you're listening to those pods, I feel like I'll be sitting there and be like, yo, let me go get a scan or two just to make sure.
Bro, you just unlocked a memory for me too of a time that I somewhat pooped the bed on vacation with another family. I rolled up the sheet. Like I got all the sheets and stuff and like rolled it up and put it in the laundry room. And the mom of the family.
Was it like a?
No. Streak. Just a streak.
Okay.
I was probably like 9 or 10. But I just fully had that memory unlocked. Pulled out sofa situation, like in the living room. And I rolled up the sheets. I put them in the laundry room, trying to like be sneaky and coy about it. And mom of the family I was staying with, message received. Cleaned the sheets. They were back on the pull-out couch by the time we like got back from hanging out all day.
Oh yeah.
Good move. Not her first rodeo. Probably, and I was sharing the pull-out couch with her son. She probably even like,
oh, she might have thought it was her kid. Oh, okay.
I had no idea it was the luggage they brought along Sherman that shit in their pull-out couch. Bro, I had forgotten about that. You truly just unlocked that memory for me.
Scary moment, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one where you're even playing outside and you're still like peeking and wondering, like, is one of the parents going to say anything?
Oh, buddy, big time. And I was the age where like girls were just starting to become cute, and his sisters had like friends on the trip too.
Oh,
I mean, it was nightmare fuel of what am I going to come back to? Because our couch is in the game room where everyone's hanging out. I know that we're about to come back to the game room and hang out. Fresh sheets.
Thank God. But in moments like that, you know the saying where it's like, I'm going to have to sleep with one eye open tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's essentially how you operate your day.
Yeah.
When you know, for me, when I would piss the bed at a buddy's house, or I'm trying to like hope that people aren't finding out. You're like operating the day, whether you're playing video games, playing outside, whatever you're doing, you're just like, oh man, am I going to walk through this door and I'm going to be exposed?
I have a very special message for us.
Okay.
Just received.
Not from Chase Daniel.
Not from Chase Daniel.
Okay.
Say thank you, PT Sickos.
Thank you, Pink Sicko.
Play a little harmonica for him. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Evy the Brave, dude.
Evy the Brave.
That is amazing.
Just phoned in mid-recording.
Shout out to PT Sickos, man.
Oh! With the oink oink here and the oink oink there.
Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink.
Oh, McDonald. God, let's go, Evy. Dude.
That's cool, man.
That's cool. That's freaking cool. Shout out their entire family too. There was a lot of love. I tried to like stay away from a ton of the comments and stuff. I also wanted to like anywhere where there was a post where people were commenting, put some hearts in there.
Yeah.
But bro, they didn't even need the cavalry of PT6. I mean, I'm glad that the PT6 cavalry came through, but they got a lot of people in their lives that love them, dude. It's cool to see people with a big net around them of love.
100%. Thank you for shooting that in. We just got that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good. Emails. You want to do email?
Dude, let's do an email.
I have a long email, so I can go first or I can go second.
Go ahead.
The options.
As soon as I said it, I knew Derek would find that funny. Well, it's the only two things we can
All right, here
do.
we go. Hey, heads or tails? Heads or tails?
Oh. Wait. Which
Just heads or tails?
Head, tails.
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 You're first.
What it shows.
How are you going to tell the sides?
Chef, how are you really quick before I get into this?
I'm doing good.
Good. I just
doing-
love
You
you.
got anything to fill space?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, I got one. I have some space filling.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a fun one. Have you guys a little piece of history here? Have you ever heard the song "Blinded by the Light" by Manfred Mann's Earth Band?
Yes.
Blinded by the light.
Yeah.
Do you know the lyric right after that where he goes wrapped up like a, and it sounds like wrapped up like a douche,
Yeah.
right? You know how that sounds kind of weird, never
Yeah.
made sense. The reason why is that the song was originally written by Bruce Springsteen, American icon. However, on the demo tape, as he was singing it, Manfred Mann's band's listening to it. They couldn't tell what he was saying. What he was supposed to say is revved up like a deuce, like an old Deuce Corvette. I think it was the car.
Yes.
That was the original lyric, but Manfred Mann's light band, when they're listening to the demo tape, couldn't understand what Bruce was saying. So that's how we got wrapped up like a douche. Fun little piece of music history.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was electric.
Kick off the email.
Fun one.
This
Good
comes from
shit, Chef.
That was great shit. Johnny, this comes from Johnny McMahon. Johnny is, this is his second time to write in from Ireland. He's a PT sicker. Johnny here, second write-in from Ireland, PT Sixer since the beginning, and now a fully initiated and badge honoree of the PT Pisser Club.
Yeah.
After this week's episode. Quick story, as an Irishman, I'm partial to a few pints of Guinness from time to time. And by a few, I mean the kind of an evening where the barman stops asking and just starts nodding. This one was the work Christmas party. So you can safely assume we escalated well beyond social drinking into character building decisions. My better half, MT Sixer, knows the drill. If I come home swaying like a lamppost in a storm, I'm sent straight to the spare room before I do anything that requires film review the next day. Anyway, the middle of the night, still absolutely marinated in Guinness, I get up, wander over to start taking a piss in what I believed was the toilet, and execute action and complete. Fast forward to the morning, I've woken up to my lovely MT Sixer with a gentle opener. What the fuck is that smell? I went into full investigation mode, like a bloodhound on a personal mission. I followed the scent trail only to discover piss actively leaking out of the underneath of my wardrobe door. At this point, I'm thinking, right, we're in trouble here, but manageable trouble. Spare room, towels, maybe old bedding, bit of bleach, bit of denial, we move on. Not even close. Lads, what did I piss on? If you can ask Will Sherman to take a few guesses, what do you think he pissed on?
I'm going to go socks.
Some bagpipes, maybe?
In the Guinness?
Underwear.
He pissed on the Christmas presents, Will.
Nice.
The presents from Santa for their young daughter. Absolute mayhem. I'm talking wardrobe was like Santa's workshop. The North Pole HR department would have had a field day. I salvaged what I could, but like every war, we had some casualties, but in true PT Sixer spirit, replaced the fallen. This earned me a very well-deserved period in the bad books, which in Irish means the doghouse.
The bad books?
The bad books. He's in the bad books.
Bad books?
Yeah, bad books.
Okay.
The
you get into the
doghouse.
accent thing, and I'm like,
Oh, the bad books.
it's a good accent.
Is that pretty good?
Yeah, it's good.
Irish
It's
might
solid.
be my worst accent. So thank you.
That one was...
I'm sure Johnny's sitting there going, what the hell is that? Earned me a very well-deserved period in the bad books with the MT Sixer, and rightly so. Miraculously, Christmas was saved, but I was under close supervision for the remainder of the festive period. Moral of the story, don't be a Grinch. Don't be a Grinch pisser. As always, love the pod. Johnny, PT Sixer, PT Pisser. P.S. We are taking our girls to Orlando next month for 2 weeks. I'll be sampling every Olipop flavor while in the U.S. Can't wait.
That's good.
Yeah, that is
You'd
good.
be in my top 5.
He would. And don't know if I can say this, but I have heard that less likely to piss the bed when it's Olipop. I can't prove that. There's no scientific basis on that. I've just heard less likely to piss the bed.
Possibly. They're doing studies. I have an anonymous email here.
Oh.
Hi, Will, Sherm, Deke, and Chef. I'm writing in and wanted to say how much I love the pod and what you guys are doing for families around the globe. I have been a longtime listener of Bussin' due to my brother putting me on during his playing days and making it our weekly tradition to tune in while he or I was at college, giving us something to catch up over. While I'm not your normal demographic, as I am a 25-year-old single female, but For the Dads auto-played after the Bussin' episode one week, and I haven't missed an episode since. That is awesome.
Crazy.
Just an autoplay. Like, oh, what's this? My dad and I haven't always seen eye to eye. He was truly one of those people who grew up with brothers and didn't know what being a girl dad would be like. It hasn't been easy, but hearing you guys gush over your daughters and truly want to be better for them and make the effort to show up has made me and my own dad reconnect on a deeper level again. When you were growing up, it is hard to understand what it is your parents see for you and that what they want most is for you to be the best you possible. I've made my dad a listener as well, sending clips, asking if he caught up on this week's episode. And although I am older than your girls, I think you both have opened his eyes into what being a girl dad is and what it is truly, and that it has truly changed the way we operate as a team. And I cannot thank you enough for giving us this avenue and a second chance at a closer relationship. Now, a dad hack for the new dance dad Will is becoming. As someone whose dad was in a similar situation with no clue about the recitals and whatnot, because I am the oldest child, the first few were 100% handled by my mom. I danced from the ages 3 to 18, and let me tell you, flowers are a must. And here's the hack. Match the flowers to the costume she will be wearing. Ooh. That's a banger. Ooh. And place the order ahead of time. My parents always did this, and it felt super special, more than just picking up flowers on the way to the show. For my last recital, they even got a flower from each past bouquet, signifying every costume I had worn. That's a banger
move.
hack, dude.
That's a move.
Sorry for the long-winded email. I just truly wanted to thank y'all for the wonderful work you continue to do every week. And that is anonymous.
The reason she is anonymous is that her and her dad listened to the episode at different parts. So he listens first. She wants to see if he'll get it, but she also wants to share that that's from her before he gets it himself.
So that's amazing. That's amazing.
Banger email.
Hey, also, I'm thinking book, like a journal style book, leather cover, something really nice.
Yeah.
For Ruru. And you put one flower on the page, and you know how when you press the pages and it dries and it can stick there? Like you can put a little glue on it and the flower will stick in the pages, and just like in real fancy, get Charo to do some like fancy cursive underneath each flower, like one little sentence, like the title of the show. And then you'll have all these pages of like each little flower with each little show. Dude, that could be good.
I love that.
That's a great email.
Thank you for writing in.
Fantastic email.
Thank you for writing in. And myself, like her old man, it's like I grew up just around brothers. I grew up, I had my two brothers. We were all sports kids. My dad, tough love. My mom, who like operated it as both like mom and dad. Like she could change the belt on a car, on an engine, change the oil, change out a flat tire. She could do all the stuff. She was a warrior, dude. So we just grew up around like that mostly masculine energy. So coming in, being surrounded by all women now. My wife, she was a ballet cheerleader. My two girls, Waffle's a girl, surrounded by nothing but estrogen.
Love Waffle. Shout out Waffle.
It's testosterone suppressants all around me. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? But I feel for the old man. Like, and being in that generation prior to us, very different style. Not like insanely different style of parenting. Like you all want the same things, but I don't know. I have a lot of empathy when I think back of the parenting styles that I appreciated from my dad, and also things that I wouldn't do from what my dad did. But I can also like empathize and almost, I just understand that it was a different, it's a different time. And ultimately I just know he did the best he could, or he thought he was doing the best he could.
There's no better thing because I did not have a roadmap for that either. I only had a couple girl dads in my life that I was relatively close with. But something for any early girl dads, there's a little dad hack for you. For any girl dads out there, dude, watch these dads operate at their daughters' weddings, dude. There is nothing I love more than watching a man talk about their daughter, either at the rehearsal dinner, at the reception, like wherever it may be. And I talked about it briefly, that wedding in Houston that we went to. Dude, Meg's dad, when he would come into the room, all of Meg's friends would light up and they're all hugging him. And he's asking them all these personal questions and interacting with all of it. Like, you could just tell how locked into all these girls he is, how excited he is to introduce his wife to me because I'm Jill's husband. And they love Jill and they know all about Jill. They know all about Meg's friends. And like, I'm like, dude, like, it's so much fun to watch a girl dad that's operated and like see the fruits of that labor, like at a wedding. It's cool, dude. So like, put those dad goggles on next time you're at a wedding, and watch that Father of the Bride, and watch Father of the Bride. Great movie.
Great movie.
Have you ever seen
film.
Father of the Bride?
Watched it last week.
No. I'll check it out.
Will. Like, you're going to cry.
I just, for the first time, because we're deep into wedding movies, and so we have a couple on rotation. I watched it for the first time. Very good.
It's so good.
You're going to bawl your eyes out.
Okay.
We can wrap this out, but I'm just telling you, dude, that's a must.
Pulling the heartstrings.
Oh, yeah. And it's Steve Martin who, like, I mean, he rips, obviously. It's a very funny movie, too. If Charo hasn't watched it a million times, I'll be shocked.
Okay.
She'll want to watch it with you.
Okay. Get on. I'll put it on. Look. We'll look into it.
Look. You're going to look into it, dude.
Look into it.
Sherm, what's the big deal? Do you have a lesson a week? I have a very short
No,
one.
mine was the one I hit earlier.
Mine is that we have done this for a year. Spending a year with the boys, spending a year with like guys and really being intentional with each other. I know we all don't speak like an equal amount on this pod, but I really have felt like I've gotten really close to these guys. I felt like I've gotten really close to you, and just being intentional with fellow dads, with fellow boys, intentional with your time, with what you share with them, telling them what's on your heart, telling them what's pissing you off. It's incredible. I feel 20 pounds lighter that I got to talk about San Diego with you guys today. Or when I get to cry because of the way that Scarlett's holding my pinky when I'm giving her baba. Or whatever it might be. Or you making me cry when you're talking about anything going on in your life and I'm getting secondhand tears. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Like, this show has been, it's been quite the blessing. I'm very happy that I get to be a part of this. So thank you.
Love that. By the way, also go eat at Fonda.
That was one of the best recommendations I've ever had in my entire life. I loved Fonda. It replaced the restaurant Mas de la Vida as mine and Kat's number one like restaurant. You still got to hit the truck. Still got to hit the truck.
Yes, sir.
But for restaurant of Mexican food, Fonda blew me away. And everything you highlighted was, we ordered everything Will highlighted for us. It was too much food. We ate it like we had 3 meals,
like
bro.
48 hours worth of food.
It was not an expensive place. Like, it's reasonably priced.
Yeah.
We spent enough because we went and got my wedding band and celebrated. And it was, I mean, knock your socks off. That is a new recommendation added to the list.
Really?
Willie C is now on a stamp of approval heater that I'm proud to sit next to that man.
Fonda, Nashville.
Fonda, Nashville. Get the Enachera. Their guac was good. The chips, I mean, second to none. You undersold them as much as we talked about them, which is great. Taco board is a taco board. Warning everyone out there, it is a taco board. And it was great. Then the enchilada. Charo did ask me if I like the red or green sauce better. We went half and half. I like the green sauce a little better. And some pretty good drinks. But I could slurp up the broth from the Enachero. Well done, Willie C.
You're going to make me emotional.
You really gonna make me cry.
That compliment right there. Have you seen The Good Dinosaur?
Buddy, have I seen The Good Dinosaur?
No, sir.
Are you talking about the skinny MFer, long neck, green? He's with the little caveman boy?
Yep.
Yeah. Seen that.
He texted me, and there's a reason for why he asked that, but he's like, hey, I sent him a picture of the menu, and we're just texting back and forth, and he's like, oh, so excited, and I'm like giving him pacing throughout. And It gets to the end where I give him these flowers about Fonda, and then he hits me with have you seen The Good Dinosaur? And in my brain, I go, Will's just recommending shit now. Like, he just must love The Good Dinosaur so much.
Recommended the movie.
Okay, hey, if you, dude,
He gave me credit, and I'm like, hey, another rec for you. The Good Dinosaur.
Hey, if you like that salsa verde, let me introduce you to a little dinosaur. I like to call the good dinosaur.
But I was telling him, I was trying to explain it to him because he hadn't seen it. I'm like, I feel like what is it, Argo, the dinosaur's name, where he earns he earns his paw on the rock.
Yeah.
He gets that stamp. I feel like I was walking over and Derek was allowing me to get up on the rock and put my paw up there. So I earned my key.
Saying a good movie.
It is a good movie. Well, that's what we watched on Pizza Friday last week.
I gotta see it.
Oh, yeah. We also watched The Jungle Book live action over the weekend.
We did. I talked with Rue about that.
Yeah, she was into it.
She was very into. Asked me if I had seen The Jungle Book. I said, yes, I have. Yes, ma'am. And then I turned to you and I said, which one though? Because I've seen all of them.
Yeah.
But also the way he just spoke about Fonda, I feel like you will be speaking about Father of the Bride when you see it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Like that's like the kind of levels I'm like.
Okay. I thought you were about to come with a food recommendation.
No.
Gotta get over to Stokehouse.
Yep. Get over to SoCal. Shout out, no free shout out.
Got to get over to Stokehouse. Cannot wait.
Wait, he hasn't even been to Stokehouse, dude. I forgot about that. Because we went as an office, but Will and Taylor weren't here.
We went as a trio. I won't say as a pod, as a trio. Then we went as an office with the Michigan interns. We got to take this batch of interns at some point. You got to come eventually.
Yeah.
And we got to hit Fonda.
And we got to
hit Fonda. And get the taco plate. Or
taco board. Board.
And it's a board. I'm in.
Big board.
Yeah, are we gonna get a meal, us four? For a little year of FTD? A little year FTD? Don't have to, but we can.
We talk about it. We'll look into it.
We'll look into it.
For the fans, we'll look into it.
We'll look into it.
Take out your trash. We'll see you next week. Love you guys. Appreciate you for 1 year. You guys rock.